Hi, everybody. Cheryl Echevarria here of Echevarria Travel. If this is your first time with us, welcome. If this is your more than one time with us, say hello, say hi. Everybody say hi. Happy New Year. If I didn't say Happy New Year to you, it is the second week of January 2018, and it's January 11th, 2018. So we're well into January now. I'm going to start out doing some things differently, moving on. People have asked me to do this. So I will, as long as you guys keep participating with us, I'll update our, what we do for you, because let's face it, you're our clients. You're the people we want to talk to. And if we're not doing things right, we want to make them happen for you. I'm going to start out with some travel news, some specials that are going on that we are having, the latest and greatest specials going on. And then the topic for the evening is working with a travel agent will save you time, energy, and money. And we'll go into this. So if you have questions or concerns, put them here. This will also be recorded and be put on YouTube, all my social media. So if you missed something, you're coming in late, it will be there. But please say hi. I'm even going to do it, and I'm going to say hello, everybody watching. Oops, I can't type today. Sometimes I can't talk. So yeah, hey people. Please come and type. Let's see who's out there watching us tonight. So we want to recognize you and any questions. Anyway, some travel news. Everybody's asking me about Cuba. What's the story with Cuba? Can we go? Can we not go? You hear so many things on the news, and that's why you should really speak to somebody that has a vested value in knowing what's going on around the world. And a travel agent will give you that information versus searching through the internet. We have to know this stuff. Okay, you're, again, our clients, you're number one to us. You're not a number to us, so we have to get it. And I actually just got this off of the internet. I'm going to read it because it just came over the wire. It said, U.S. State Department issues reduced Cuba travel warning. It's just reduced. It's no longer where there's the embassies and the U.S. government is saying that you can't travel there or there were more restrictions. This is stating that it's reduced travel or as of Wednesday. So you know what? There's a lot of unhappy issues going on politically, so we're not going to worry about it. Nelson and I are going May 7th through the 11th, 2018, and we're going to be sailing out of Orlando, Florida on Norwegian Sun. The first time a cruise ship will be sailing out of Orlando, Florida will be on the Norwegian Sun. May 7th through the 11th. I have a couple of spaces left in my group, so if you're interested, you got to get payments to us no later than February 14th. Yes, that's Valentine's Day, so please, if you want to go, you're past deposit dates, and we have pricing and all that. I have the group space until Norwegian takes it away from me. So far, so good, so I do have space left. So, the itinerary is Miami, got a day at sea. We're going to be in Key West, and yes, Key West is open. It's still going through issues there, just like every other place that was hit by the hurricane, but it's still beautiful. It's still wonderful to see. If you haven't been to Key West, I have been to Key West, and there's nothing like the sunsets of Key West. Let's see who just came on. Hi, Danielle. How you feeling? How is Juan? I saw him this morning. Daniel and Juan are actually, Daniel Sierra is actually part of the East Orlando Chamber of Commerce, and Danielle is his lovely wife. So I'm glad you're on tonight, and I'm hoping you're feeling well. So it's nice to get people from the chamber supporting each other. So nice to see you, Danielle. So with Cuba, it's safe to travel to. It's expensive to travel to if you're going to by land or by plane, because of the taxes and the restrictions by both governments. The most economic way to visit Cuba is to go by cruise ship because you're out in the water. You have your hotel. You still can go out to go eat and see the sights. You still have to go with a people-to-people company, which means you could go out there and do tours, but you should stay within your tour company. That is becoming more and more tighter, so they don't want you going to certain hotels, going to certain places. And yes, you could still eat at the restaurants. And if you're not aware, in Cuba, a lot of people make money by opening their home and they feed you there as a restaurant. You're getting traditional Cuban food there, and you could just enjoy Havana, which we're going to. We're not going to Santiago or other areas of Cuba this time. But if you can't go May 7th through the 11th, after we go, we will be holding more group space from Orlando, so that way people don't have to go to Miami unless they really want to. And in Cuba, like I said, it's a fantastic place to go to. Some other news here from and I'm going to read this, so I'm sorry if I'm not looking at you. The State Department launches a new travel advisory program. So if you go to tsa.gov, it has more, at a very, in layman's terms, which countries in the world that we're friendly with, which countries in the world we do not recommend you going to. Like I said, be careful with Cuba. You could go. I'm sorry. I know plenty of people that go and have a fantastic time. Go. Things with North Korea, with Korea going on. There's always something going on in the world, whether it's an illness, but don't let that scare you. It's just to protect you. If there's any updates and shots that you need, or if you need a visa to a certain country, and if you don't want to do all that work, guess who's here to do that work for you? So when you're thinking of going someplace, let's find out together. That's my job, whether it's here on Facebook talking to you by video chatting, or it's by phone or face-to-face. We love working with you. Emails just for last-minute questions and setting up appointments. That's how we feel. We're not, no, we're a face in the crowd. We don't want to be, we want you to know who we are. So getting back to that, it's a more in layman's terms type of program than all the confusion of what's going on with the different countries and all that. So if you go to tsa.gov, you could find out about this brand new program, and I will be posting this on my blog so you can read all about it. Give me a day or two, it will be up there so you'll know about it. And also, if you're not reading our e-newsletters, it gives the updates of what I'm talking about here and where to find it. So keep an eye out on that. Okay, some great, exciting offers that came out within today. I don't want to bombard you with everything, but from January 1 to March 30th, it's called Wave Season. Wave Season is all your favorite cruise lines, even some of them that maybe you never heard of, because it's more than the three big boys out there, including MSC Cruise Lines. But there's so many cruise lines out there that go, whether it's river cruising, whether it's ocean cruising, almost any place in the world you want to go to, there's a cruise to it. And I have to recommend, when Nelson and I first started out traveling together, we love cruising because it gives us an idea of the countries that we want to see, maybe go back and visit again and again and again, or we didn't really like it, or it wasn't for our cup of tea. So for somebody that doesn't know where they want to go, whether it's Europe, whether it's Caribbean, whether it's South America, whether it's Australia, and you just want to see parts of everything and not worry about, oh, I got to unpack, I got to pack, I got to get on a bus. You know, you want to just explore without having that total commitment of, you know, either doing an escorted tour somewhere with the buses or going on a customized tour. For a first timer to that particular location, it is you get on the ship, you have your hotel, you go out, and we could either set you up with the excursions through the cruise line or excursions that take place in that country. Almost everything is not off limits. So if you want to do something in particular, again, let's sit and talk and see what you want to do, and we can get you a tour that picks you up from the cruise ship, takes you out there, brings you back, and then you cruise on to the next. So you have the best of both worlds. So we really enjoy cruising, but now we want to go out there and actually go back and see things that, like, we love going to Jamaica. We love going to St. Lucia. We love going to St. Thomas. We're now going to Spain. We're going to go to Italy in 2019. And all these are groups that you could come along with us as well. So I'm going to get back to you, my clients, instead of just talking about me, as Nelson likes to say. Starting with one of our favorites, and as you know, we love and almost live in Walt Disney World. But also, you know that it's Disneyland, it's the cruise lines, it's Alani, it's Adventures by Disney, which is Disney's own tour company that you can go to almost any destination in the world, and they have a great family tour for you, which includes, of course, the kids, or if not, it's really great for the adults. So what I have here is through the Disney Cruise Line, 50% off required deposits on 7 nights or longer on Disney cruises. So certain dates apply. Give me a call. You could book from now through February 15, 2018. That's to book. You cruise through January 23rd, 2018, all the way to May 31st, 2019. I had to double check on that because the rates are really, really great. So, and that reduced deposit helps because, you know, we always say if you have issues and you want to travel and you may not be able to afford the price at the moment, put some money away, put the deposit down. Let's work on a payment plan. But you can't do that if it's 3 months away. You have to do it at least 6 or 9 months out. So that way we could do a deposit and do payment plans for you. We could get up to 2 years in advance on certain trips, especially a lot of the cruise lines that have sailings through 2019. So, and soon they'll have 2020. Can you believe it? 2020? Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Okay, the other offer through Disney Cruise Lines is that our U.S. military and Florida residents sail and save. All of our tour operators we work with love working with the military. If you have a DD-214 for a retiree or active military, as long as you can show that you're military, you and your family will be able to get discounts, especially through Disney. Last thing on Disney, if you book now, there's Savor Summer with this tempting offer, and that is your booking window, and this is for Walt Disney World. It's not for Disneyland or anything else, but I'm going to read this because it literally just got off the presses today. And it says, if you book from, and let's see, booking window January 3rd through February 11th, 2018. Travel window is March 29th through August 25th, 2018. And what you need to know is that your clients can delight in one free meal per person. I'm going to get more information on this, but I will put that out there. It has to be a 3-night stay or longer, and more information on that is coming. I just have to read over this more, but people were asking me about offers from our tour operators, and also, especially since, you know, March 17th, what is it, St. Patrick's Day, the #1 tour company for Ireland, and the St. Patrick's Day Parade in New York City, which is the oldest and largest CIE tours, the big sponsor of our parade. And recommended by the Order of Hibernians, which is the ones that run the St. Patrick's Day Parade. They are now offering, if you book between January 2nd through the 31st of 2018, you have a 2-for-1 offer on non-stop flights. So if you're wanting to go, there's some really great Irish Spirit Tour, Taste of Wales. That's a couple of things that go on, and who's getting married as well. Prince Harry is getting married. So if anybody is interested in going to the wedding, we do have dates of that. We also have tour operators that can, we can book you for the wedding. And especially, speaking of weddings, perfect time to start planning for that honeymoon. We have great offers from not only Club Med and Sandals, but we have Breezes Resorts. If you're looking, again, to go on a cruise, Norwegian Cruise Line has great Hawaii cruises. Windstar, they're the small yachts that they're not crazy expensive. You can go scuba diving off the boats and the ships, and we really got a lot of great offers going on there. If I put every single offer out there, I'll be on here for days. So remember to contact us. It's a 407-910-6469 to set up your 30-minute consultation or reservations at EchevarriaTravel.com. Woo! Okay, now back to the topic. I don't know if we still have anybody out there today. If you are out there, say hello. Hope we can answer any questions that you have. Pete, are you out there? I see Pete Jones likes our posting tonight, so we'd love to hear from you. Okay, so topic for tonight is how travel agents like myself at Echevarria Travel can save you time, energy, and money when you're traveling. And many people still think that travel agents are dead. We're not dead. We move to our homes. I'm not afraid of the internet because I know that you, my clients, will be out there looking on the internet anyway. You want to look. Our clients are primarily and not restricted to 45 and up. But again, we service all clients. Hi, Randy. How are you, dear? Nice to see you. Because we're 45 and up. But it doesn't mean we don't service millennials, families, romance. I mean, romance at our age, it's great. I mean, Nelson and I love to take romantic vacations. We have no worries. We don't have to go back and worry about the kids because they're all grown up. We're at grandparent stage here, so it's nice to go away for a couple of days, hibernate, and enjoy a new location. And we all need that, whether you're just starting out or you've been married 10, 20, 30 years. You need that romance to bring spark and love and everything into your life. If not, it's you want to explore things. You want to explore the world, and the world is so romantic and beautiful out there. So how do we save you time and money? Or it's time, energy, and money. Let's put it that way. It's been stated, and the statistics out there is that people that are on the internet looking for a trip, and yes, they're all value conscious. People are looking at the bottom line, price, price, price. Do you know what you're getting for that price? I always say to my clients after I speak to them, well, you found this. Let me see what it is. Because sometimes you're not looking where you should be looking. And I'm not saying it's wrong. People look at pricing and they think it's too good to be true, and they get there and it's not what they wanted. They were expecting, oh, it's an adult-only resort, and it's not adult-only. They didn't read it correctly, or they say it's all-inclusive, but you wind up paying if you want your Jack Daniels, but they don't carry Jack Daniels. They carry the watered-down version of it. When you're going away, you want to think, what is most important to you? And sometimes in that price is not what you want. And clients out there are spending 20, 30, 40 hours a week looking at a trip, looking at a cruise, and they're looking for the price, but they're not getting what they want. Or if, like I said, if you're finding what you want, may not be exactly when you get on there what you want. People are looking, Cheryl, do you got any last minute cruises? And I said, I got plenty of them, but you know, it all depends on where the room is. And yes, people say to me, I don't care, it's a room, I'm gonna go to sleep, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna do anything else. But hey, when you're going on a cruise, I prefer to have a window. I personally prefer to have a balcony, because even though if I've been to Jamaica, I've been to St. Thomas or St. Martin, or if I'm going, let's say, a great last minute cruise to Europe, and you want to see the Canary Islands from your balcony, that is some of the most beautiful. You're having your coffee in the morning. You don't have to go downstairs to the buffet. You can sit out there on your balcony, have 2 chairs and a table. You can have somebody deliver your breakfast in your room while you're relaxing, watching everything go by. Even in an ocean view room, you can do that. Why sit in back of the ship or have a pole in front of you or a lifeboat because you paid last minute deal of a grade 450 cruise and you're not happy? Or you're in the back of the ship and you couldn't sleep because you complained to me, which I get this. I found somebody a last minute deal. I warned them that you're back of the ship, you're over the engine room, no problem. They hated the room. They want, but still, if you're looking for cheap, you're going to get cheap. If you want value, I have no worries working with you on value. And again, all that time and energy that you wasted, I can find you something probably in less time, because we kind of funneled down what exactly you want to do. So we saved you time, we saved you energy, because it is stressful for looking for things. That's my job, to take the stress out of your life and to save you money. The value in your trip is not exactly, you know, the dollar sign. The value of your trip is getting what you want. You may see a 450 cruise, but at the same token, it's not what I want. The $550 cruise. It may be $100 more. If it's going to break the bank, then we'll go with the other one, but I want to make sure that we give you the right information. The same thing is also, as you know, or if it's your first time listening to us, I specialize in clients that have special requirements. That's anything from a severe food allergy all the way up to a mobility issue. And I'm not talking severely disabled. I'm talking about people that just, even if you're in a wheelchair or a scooter, that's fine. That's not severely disabled. I'm talking about people that cannot travel without somebody helping them every single step of the way. If you're a caretaker, great. You can take your kids, you can take your adult parent or adult that you're taking care of, fine, we'll take care of that. But I don't go out and hire somebody to travel with you, or I don't ask the cruise line to say, okay, I'm bringing some, you know, this gentleman is blind and he expects that everybody on the ship takes him by the hand to go from his room, to go to the bar, to go to the entertainment. If you're traveling, you should be independent. I'm blind myself. I could travel with or without my husband, with or without friends. But hi Sharon, how are you? I hope everybody's warm up north. Nice to see you, Sharon. Hope to hear from you soon. Sharon's my best friend. I've known Sharon, and I'm going to embarrass her right now. I'm 50 years old. I met Sharon when I was a teenager. So we know each other almost 40 years. So this is my bestie friend next to Cheryl Ruckle, who live up in, Sharon now lives in Pennsylvania. My other friend Cheryl Ruckle lives in Long Island. But these are the 2 of my oldest friends I know. So hi, say hello to Michael for me. So these people know me. They love me. We know each other. These people you can ask what kind of businesswoman I am. I have integrity. I want to protect you when you travel. Uh, you're my business. If you're not coming to me, I'm not in business. Cheryl Echevarria is Echevarria Travel and vice versa. So we're out there. So nice to see you guys. So we were saying, oh yes. So to us, we make sure that you can travel. Like I say, I can travel without my husband. I have the mobility skills, and I'm out there fighting for everybody because I feel that if somebody is independent enough that wants to travel, whether with somebody or in a group, or you want to travel the world by yourself, and we can plan out your trip so that way if you need it, everybody needs assistance when they travel. So it's like when you're out in the car and you don't have a GPS and you don't know where to go and you get lost, you have to stop and ask for directions. I think everybody on here that's using the internet has some kind of GPS on their phone, so I'm kind of dating myself. But you get the point. Everybody needs advice on something, whether it's a financial, saving money, an accountant, a bank. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. The internet is great, but the internet is not for everything, and that's where business people like myself come into place, and we want to work with you. Okay, so if you're saving time, you're saving energy, and that all runs into money. So another thing is also that I don't like to give this out, but I'll give it out anyway. If you're doing a family reunion or you have an organization, hello, I know everybody belongs to something, whether it's Lions, Sons of Italy, Kiwanis, Rotary, Chamber of Commerce members, and you want to do a group and you want to do it as a fundraiser, or you just want to you belong to a culinary group that you meet once a month at a restaurant, and you want to do a group. If you bring me 16 people or more, one person gets to go free, and that's usually the travel leader. I mean, you get to go free. Your bed is free, not your room. Your bed is free. You still have to pay the taxes and fees. You still have to pay for your transportation, but that could be anywhere from $1,000 and up that you're saving money because you brought me a group. The same thing when I do groups. When Nelson and I do groups, you'll ask me, why don't you have onboard credit? Why can't I get this and this and this? Well, you can, but if you look at my groups, they're going to nonprofit organizations. The MSC cruise that I'm doing, I haven't decided. I'm looking between 3 organizations to do that cruise for. The trip to Spain that we're doing in June is for the National Kidney Foundation. Unfortunately, we did not have enough people, so unfortunately, the National Kidney Foundation will not be getting any fundraiser dollars. We have to have a minimum of amount of people to go so that tour operator can give us money to go to that nonprofit organization. So if you're a group, you got a special interest, diving, golfing, culinary, you're into the arts, there's so many different topics that people love in life and they want to travel to there. Let's figure out where that is. And the last thing I want to mention is the latest destination that is coming out. If you have been following a Wrinkle in Time that Oprah has produced, yes, Miss Oprah Winfrey, and if you saw her on the Golden Globes on Sunday, she's fantabulous. Yes, I'm a big Oprah fan ever since she started, but at the same time, she produced A Wrinkle in Time, and it was filmed in New Zealand. That is the newest, hottest location that people are going to, whether you're a Disney fan, whether you love the book, whether you love Oprah, whether you're just curious of what New Zealand looks like. I'm a Qantas certified agent, so if you don't know what Qantas is, back in the day, there used to be a little koala that used to talk about Qantas that does New Zealand, Fiji, Australia, that area. I've been in that for years. So if you're interested in going, plan ahead. Let's talk about what it'll cost you. Let's talk about what you want to do there. See the movie A Wrinkle in Time. I know Nelson and I are definitely going to see it, so we can give you a review on that. So next week, look for the Ease newsletter. Look on Facebook. Look in Twitter. All the social media. We'll have some news. We'll have a new topic. And we'll have, hopefully you guys will ask me questions. I'd like to see that you joined. Let's have a discussion going on here. It is now 7 o'clock. Hope to see, oh yes, one final thing. I'm doing 2 events, live events. So you're living in the Central Florida area or you want to come down. I'm looking to do an event with MSC Cruise Line probably in February. And also in April, I'm looking to do an event with Club Med. So if you're interested in these events, let me know. They're going to be live. We're going to have some food. We're going to have some fun. And you'll get more information here on Facebook, in newsletter. You get it. You get it. I'm not gonna push it. Anyway, to love, happiness, travel, romance, and to life. L'chaim. That's what we say for Jewish people. L'chaim, and enjoy. Life's too short. Let's get out there and see the world. It's a beautiful place we live in. God bless. Good night.